It's hard to believe that Midlands Air Ambulance Charity has been operational for 25 years.
The service originally was called Air25, and that was because we were covering the 5 counties of the Midlands that were partaking within the scheme.
We started off with 1 aircraft, leased from Bond, and one of the earliest challenges was actually raising some funds to keep that aircraft in the air.
In the early years it was getting the money in, getting recognised, getting people to understand the value of the service.
I literally tried to get the word out and helped to get it in the newspapers, on the radio, and we started to get the public on board.
Initially, we hadn't got any hangarage space for the aircraft, and we got the ambulance service PR vehicle. It was a temporary control room.
The helicopter actually did get changed to a tree, so consequently it was just panic stations until we were able to be located.
So we then approached the RAF to see if they could offer us an anchorage space to locate the aircraft. Hence we moved from Hackney Green to RAF Gosford.
And we had 1 unit and the aircraft and a hangar, and it was the best move we ever made.
Being on the first air ambulance in the West Midlands was amazing in many ways. We were always at the height of public interest wherever we went. And one of the things I really loved about it was the camaraderie within the team, which was just brilliant.
You'd got a bond with the pilot, you'd got the air crew, and it was all gelling as one lovely unit.
It's amazing to know that I was one of the first people airlifted by the air ambulance. If it had been a few months earlier, it would have been a very different story. And to know now that it was started by a very small group of people, it's amazing to think it's still going strong today after 25 years.
Every year, we're starting at 0 and we've got to raise £7 million.
Each mission cost an average of £2,500 to deliver, and they're solely reliant on charity donations.
Air Ambulance is what it is today because of the fundraisers who work tirelessly to raise those funds.
When we go out fundraising, it's nice to go to different supermarkets, garden centres. We've been to some race meetings and we've got really soaked. But it all helps, we don't mind. We stand there with a bucket and people will come and put their notes in.
Clearly, fundraising is absolutely key. Get involved, join in, you'll get to work with some great people, you'll get to go to some great events, and all the time you'll be supporting a great service.
I firmly believe that a successful charity must have a strong culture and a well-supported set of values.
Every element of the charity is equally important, from the staff, from the charity fundraisers to the public relations that work with the community.
We are all one family, we all work together and it's fantastic.
I'm really pleased to be part of the 25th anniversary celebrations. It's quite exciting for me to go back and see how the crew are now and what's happening with the air ambulance, and to understand a little bit more about the fact that it's still fully funded by the public.
We have achieved so much over the last 25 years. It was quite a milestone last year for the charity when we were presented with the Pride of Britain Award. You do get a sense of pride of being part of such a good team, being able to provide the care there and represent the charity and the ambulance service in such a positive way.
We've now completed over 43,000 air ambulance missions across the Midlands counties, and none of those would have happened without your support.
Whenever we see the air ambulance in the sky, we make sure we make a point of knowing it's there, and it's a very big part of our lives.
There isn't just one person to thank for this service, it is absolutely every area.
I think the crew, the pilots, the medics, the paramedics, the doctors, all deserve a big thanks for the effort they put in order to help others and to save lives.
It was a real privilege to work on the first Midlands Air Ambulance, and I would really like to thank my divisional officer at that time, because it was he that put me forward to do that, and it was really an experience of a lifetime.
We should never forget where we came from. We should never forget who's been behind us.
Over the last 10 years, we've raised over £250,000 for a charity. That's all through the enthusiasm of our staff. They're a really special organisation and we're really proud to be one of their corporate partners.
There is much more to come. We are passionate about reinvesting into our clinical and operational air ambulance service so that we can be here for the next 25, 50, 75 years doing what we do so well.
I'd just like to say a massive thank you to the Midlands Air Ambulance. If it wasn't for them, I may not be here today and I may not have my beautiful family around me.